my videos really much, and so I'm today here, and now I'm going to start what is cohesion and coherence in terms of writing task. Okay, whether it is task 1 or whether it is task 2, I'm going to start that right now. So I hope that you guys bring your notebook, pencil or pen or whatever, any kind of thing on which you can write down some notes, because today I am going to describe a lot of things for which you can get a lot of bands, I would say, in writing coherence and cohesion, which is one fourth, which consists of actually one fourth band scores, or we can say that 2.25 bands in your writing for writing task 1 and task 2. So please bring your notebooks, and today I'm going to start just right now within a minute what is actually meant by cohesion and coherence. So please bring your notebook. So actually it is really easy for you guys, if you guys know what is actually the cohesion and coherence. So let me just describe you guys what it actually is. So what is actually a cohesion? Cohesion is a thing by which we connect the ideas. We connect those ideas with one or the other. So for example, whenever we write ideas in a body paragraph, for example, we have, so let's say, three ideas to write in a body paragraph. So the words which we use to connect those ideas with each other, so those kind of words are known as cohesive devices, or you will get the bands for cohesion. What about the coherence? Coherence is actually the sequence of ideas. If your ideas are logically sequenced, for example, if you're writing about the history, first of all, so you started with historical monuments, then you described what is actually meant by that, what are the things which we require for preserving the historical monuments. So these ideas are logically sequenced. If you write about history and then you describe immediately after the about the food, historical food or ancient food, so at that place we cannot say that these ideas are well connected enough. So your ideas should be easy to follow and understand, so that anybody, whoever reads your ideas, he or she can immediately know what you want to say, what you want to describe, and your communication, the idea which you are describing to any other person, that person gets what you want to say. So I hope that you already brought your notebook and you now know what is coherence and cohesion. If you don't, please comment. And after all this, I am going to solve your queries, whatever your questions are. I am just going to solve that. So let's start. Okay, according to the British Council's, this is the document which I downloaded from the British Council website. Actually, you may not get it because I already downloaded it, and it's really hard for me to download it, even to search it. It was really hard. But now I have it, so I am just going to interpret it to you what it actually means. So what? So have you brought your notebook? Please say yes, and I'll just start whatever your doubts are. Okay. So first of all, let me talk about the coherence. What is actually a coherence? So actually, the coherence is a key. It is a way to make your ideas or plan out your writing tasks. It helps in that. If your ideas are logically sequenced, then we can say that your ideas are easy to follow. Your what you want to say in through your writing, that is easy to understand. So in that way you will get more bands. For example, let me just take an example. So if your question is about the nuclear power, or the question is the threat of nuclear weapons maintain a world peace. Nuclear power provides cheap and clean energy. The benefits of the nuclear technology far outweigh the disadvantages. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So the possible structure can be, first of all, first would be your introduction in which you paraphrase and include your opinion. The body paragraph first would contain arguments for nuclear technology or in favor of nuclear technology. Then it would be against nuclear technology, and at last there would be the conclusion that would be paraphrasing of your opinion. If you plan your essay like that, you will get more bands. Otherwise, if you just mix it all up, the body paragraphs, if you mix all those up, then you will not get bands. You will not get bands if you are describing arguments and the things or disadvantages in the same paragraph. You will not get bands. You have to divide it, you have to bifurcate it in arguments and disadvantages, for or against, advantages, disadvantages, pros, cons, merits, demerits. You have to divide it. If you can do so, you will definitely get bands. So it is a one thing which you can do for the coherence, and it should contain, or you should take some time just to make sure that whether your coherence is okay, whether you are going to whether you get the bands, whether you have done it appropriately. So if you have done the coherence before starting your writing, you will definitely get bands. So always spend some time. First of all, whenever you start writing your ideas, first of all make a plan, think of ideas, then think their sequence, in what sequence you are going to write your ideas down, and then start writing. Okay, so this is the whole plan. First of all, write down your ideas, then you should uh, think of the sequence, in what sequence the ideas would be more appropriate, divide it into body paragraphs, and then you should start writing. So this was whole thing about the coherence. So next is cohesive devices. Cohesion. So how you will get cohesion? Cohesion is actually the connectors. We can also say it as connectors. Uh, Please, can you describe some of the connectors you guys know? Please comment in the comment box if you guys know what kind of connectors you know. Please describe. Please comment in the comment box what kind of connectors word do you guys know? Please describe it. Furthermore, moreover, okay. Any else? Any other connector you guys know? Okay, so write down. I am going to describe a lot of connectors today. So you will not have to find any problem. You will not get any problem in writing your task or in speaking. You can describe a lot of connectors. Write it down, please, right now. So these are just for connecting two ideas, or whenever you have described one idea and now you are going next to another idea. Moreover, furthermore, in addition to this, write it down, please. Moreover, first is moreover, second, furthermore, third, in addition to this, fourth is as well as, next is that, also, and on top of that, another thing is what is more, besides this, in any case. So these were the connectors for connecting two ideas. So Now I am going to describe those connectors which you can use for contrasting ideas. For example, you can use it in your introduction, you can use it in your conclusion, whenever you have to describe the contrasting things or opposite things in the same line. First is however, second despite, DESPITE. Third is even though, EVENTHOUGH. Next is although, and the last one is though, THOUGH. Whenever you have to describe about the reasons, so for those you can write because, since, as so far, owing to or because of, on account of, due to. For in contrast, you can also use on the other hand. For similar ideas, similarly, you can. This is a very good word if you use similarly. So for the body paragraphs, whenever you have to describe the number of ideas, you can also use this. For the next idea, for the second idea, or for the third idea, you can use next word, NEXT, next, then THEN, not AN. THAN is wrong, THEN. Following this, and next is subsequently, SUBSEQUENTLY. Subsequently. So whenever you are describing the ideas for the first and the second time, or you are describing the first idea in your body paragraph, whether it is first or second, you can use in the first place, or for second idea you can use in the second place. To begin with, for first body paragraph, not for the second. To begin with, comma. Okay, so for writing the conclusion, whenever you write to put in a nutshell, you are losing bands. It is described in British Council website that if you use to put in a nutshell, you will lose bands, because it is an informal language first of all. Second thing is, nobody uses to put in a nutshell. It clearly describes that you have crammed that word, and whenever examiner notices that you have crammed something, you will definitely lose bands. So never use to put in a nutshell. Okay, so for conclusion, you can use in conclusion, to sum up, and to conclude. Remember, for these three words, you have to put a comma after that. In conclusion, comma. To conclude, comma. To sum up, comma. Okay, so these were the connectors which you can use, and now I'm going to describe those connectors which I actually downloaded from British Council website. So what are these words which you should never use in your writing? Those words which you should never going to write. You should not write actually. First is nowadays. A lot of people use nowadays word. Actually, you should not use it. Otherwise, you are going to lose bands. In sorry. For that, you can use in recent times. You can use in recent times instead of nowadays. Second is controversial issue. Whenever you say controversial issue, it seems like you have already crammed the word. Even if you know, you may lose bands for writing the wrong words or wrong spelling. You can lose bands. There is a chance that sometimes we forget the word. So for that, you can use major issue. You can use major issue. In spite of controversial issue, you can use major issue. Then some people use pros and cons. Remember, pros and cons are informal, not the formal actually. So you should use benefits and drawbacks, or you can use merits or demerits, advantages, disadvantages. Use these. Next is you use firstly, secondly, thirdly. Instead of that, because a lot of people use, it's a very basic words, firstly, secondly, use another thing. For example, the primary reason why, the major reason why. Use these words instead of firstly or secondly. The primary reason why, the major reason why. For secondly, you can use another reason why. Remember, you should not use these two same thing in the same body paragraph. The primary reason why and the another reason why. You should not use in the same body paragraph. You should use in alternate body paragraphs or use only one. Then is some people may use crux of discussion. It's actually wrong, totally wrong. You should describe the main key issue is. Oh, sorry, the main issue is or the key issue is. Next is never use stuff and thing word. These two words which we use a lot, stuff, second one is thing. Never use these. Then there is a term which we call as every coin has two sides. It is wrong. Instead of that, use there are both advantages and disadvantages. It is a one simple sentence. You can write there are both disadvantages and advantages. Then you can move on whether you want to describe the disadvantages or advantages. Next is a double-edged sword. Some people use a double-edged sword, but it's actually an idiom. You should not write idioms in your writing. It is informal, so you should use the solution can also cause issues. As then describe your reason why a solution can become a issue or can cause a problem. How you should describe that. So these were the connectors. For more, please write down. For adding ideas or for similar adding ideas, you can use in addition, equally. Another reason is for contrasting, in contrast, on the other hand, on the contrary, although. For giving examples. For example, for instance, to illustrate this. Then for explaining result, whenever sometimes we happen to have we have to describe something, we have to describe a result. So for that you can use as a result, for this reason, and consequently. CONSEQUENTLY. I'm going to describe it again. CONSEQUENTLY. So next is okay, so these were done. So how you can add the cohesion? So you can use the words in a in the same pattern. You can use those in sentences. For example, I'm just gonna use it. Firstly, I am very happy to receive this award. Additionally, I would like to thank my colleagues. Without them, I wouldn't be standing here accepting this. So in this, there are four cohesive devices. First is firstly, second additionally, third is them, fourth one is this. So use these kind of words. So this document I am going to upload in the comments. I am going to give you guys the link where you can download it, study it. So just let me give some time for about 5 to 10 minutes after this video is complete. Then I'll upload this and I will comment it and pin it there in this video. So now I'm done with coherence and cohesion. So if you guys have any doubts, so please write it down in the comment box, and I'll describe you how you can solve your problems, whatever those are. And one more thing I want to really ask you guys. So, do you guys need the vocabulary on this YouTube channel? So, if so, I'm just thinking about that. I'm just thinking that whether I should describe the newspapers on this YouTube channel as a daily video. Yes or no? Please put in the comment box whether you want it. The first page, I will just post the vocabulary from the first page, and I will also describe the the news for you guys in the news which comes on the first page. I will describe that as a video. So if you want, please comment yes, no, whatever your answer is. I will definitely respect that, and I will post it whenever it is starting. As I have started this Ask Easy IELTS show where I solve all your queries. So in a similar fashion, I will try to post the videos for the as like I'm just thinking about the name, the show. So that show can be used in this. So please, if you have any doubt, put in the comment box, and I am going to uh, describe all of your I'm going to solve all of your doubts actually. Okay, so first of all, Sukhvinder Singh Puller, thank you. You really appreciate me. Thank you a lot. Sonia Mahe, hello. My reading has been not improving. I am in depression regarding it. Okay, first of all, uh, Sonia, I'm going to tell you one thing. If you take stress of anything, you will never gonna improve it. You will never improve that. It's a, it's you know, people whenever they take stress, they underperform it. They do not outperform it. So never stressed out. If you are bad at reading, I guess because of one reason why most people are bad at anything like in reading, in writing, because they do not read in their childhood. They do not read in their free time whenever they are practicing for it. Like I used to read the newspapers since I was 5 years old. So now I am 25. So it's been 20 years of thing, 20 years of reading it take. So that 20 years of time period you are going to cover it up in 2 months or 3 months or even 1 month, some people. So that needs time. Reading needs time. Reading needs concentration. So if you can isolate yourself in a confined place, you will you can then concentrate on your reading. You will know what is written. If you are just reading and you are thinking just I am bad at reading, I cannot solve this, you are not going to solve this. You should start reading. Start with the newspapers. Start with the things which you like. If you like cooking, start reading about the cooking channels, the websites which you have, the websites which describe about the cooking. Anything of your interest. If you are into plants, if you like plants, if you like growing plants, you can go on various websites where information is given, so you can get more things out of it. But remember, you should always diversify whatever you want to read. So okay, so now you have said that you like reading, but you are unable to find out the answer. The problem turns out to be the finding the keywords. You must find the keywords. If you are not finding the keywords, you are not able to locate the exact location. First of all, whenever you are reading it, the first of all read the question, mark out the keywords which are important, which seems like these are the words which you need to find. There are one, two, three, or four words which you have to find in a line so that you can compare the question and the passage. So whenever you locate those keywords in your reading. Then translate passage line and the question into your local language. Then compare the both. So it would be easy for you to locate the answer, eliminate those words like a and the, which are not necessary, is, am, are, these kind of words. You should eliminate those, the left words, the rest of the words which are important. You should compare both. So at last, what you have to do, you have to eliminate the synonyms, you have to eliminate the words which are in the passage in the question. You have to eliminate those, and the word which would be left, that would be your answer. So I hope this, uh, you will get it, the you will get the ideas about it. Okay, so next is Sukhvinder Singh. Sukhvinder, hello sir. Hello. Okay, next is, sir, मेरा listening ਵਿੱਚ 5 ਨੇ, ਬਾਕੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ 6 ਨੇ, please give me tips regarding listening. For listening, Sukhvinder, you have to listen. Start watching the news channels. For example, I would suggest two news channels. First one is BBC. The second one is Al Jazeera. These both are available on Fastway. I hope that you at your home you have Fastway cable, but you should watch it. If you're not able to get that some time for TV, and you are on Geo, you have Geo network, then download the app called Geo TV. On that you will get free channels, both of these, BBC as well as Al Jazeera. You can watch it on your phone. Start watching it. TED Talks, one of the other way to listen, to increase the number of ideas. Watch TED Talks. Go to youtube.com and search TED Talks, TEDTALKS, TED Talks. You will get enormous number of videos. Search those, find the liking, and then listen as much as you can. So and one more thing I would suggest, watch English TV shows. My personal favorite are like Game of Thrones, Vikings. These both are violent ones actually. And if you want something romantic, you can go for Vampire Diaries, or Friends is also a good one. Big Bang Theory is a good one if you want to watch the comedy thing. Young Sheldon is a good one. SWAT if you are into police work. FBI. So start watching these shows. If you can't get these shows, download the app called Telegram. Search for this show name. You will get all the episodes free of cost. Go out, check those, listen every day, watch it every day. Your listening would definitely improve. But listening demands one more thing, that is called concentration and isolation. If you are able to concentrate on that, and whatever happens around you, if you are not paying attention to that, then you will definitely get bans. Okay, next is Gunjan Mishra. My exam is on 21. Some tips, please, for crash course. Okay, so first of all, don't panic, because whenever exam days are near, people usually get panicked. So they underperform instead of their actual performance. On your exam day, just prior to the exam, drink coffee or eat a chocolate, because these two are the things which improves your mental functioning. It can really improve your ideas generation in your exam. It will decrease your nervousness. It will improve your confidence. So if you can do that, you will definitely get more bands instead of underperforming. So another thing for the reading, you should just pay attention to that. So if you just text me on Instagram at the rate neweasyielts, and if you have any particular problem, send me a DM over there and I'll sort it out, whatever your problem is. If you're whether you are not able to get the reading complete in the limited time, so or any other kind of doubt, please DM me there. Okay, nice, Deepak. How improve reading and listening? As I have already described, for the reading you should read as much as possible. For listening you should watch the documentaries, you should watch the TED talks, you should watch the news, so, with subtitles on. Actually, I forgot the thing called subtitles. You should always turn on the subtitles. It will improve your reading skills also. Okay, Gunjan Mishra, I'm watching documentaries like game changers. Okay, that's a good thing if you're really watching the documentaries, but try to diversify your reading. You should diversify, you should change the topics as much as possible, because whenever you do so, your mindset, or I would say the ideas, you will get more of them. And if you get more of them, you can easily uh, analyze the reading. You can easily write it down in your writing exam, in your speaking exam. You can speak. The more you know, the more you can deliver. So always diversify your writing, diversify your reading, diversify your listening, diversify your watching. So watch different things. Who knows, for example, just let me just take an example. If you like chocolate and you read a lot about it, and if that thing comes in your exam, what will happen? You can easily locate the answers. And if you are into a military thing, and you are reading and reading about the military stuff, and in exam the same kind of thing comes, then you will get more bands, because you can easily locate the answers. If you can easily locate the answers, you will get more bands. So do this kind of thing. Okay, any other doubt you have, please write it down and I'll solve it. It's already 32 minutes plus. If you have any other doubt, please comment in the comment box. Yes guys, if you have any other doubt, please comment in the comment box. Okay, Chandni with sir, आज the reading बहुत tough सी. Actually, let me tell you one thing. Whatever it is, whether it's your writing, it's your reading, it's your speaking, or it's your listening, it all depends how you think of it. If I didn't know all this stuff, I didn't know how to edit the videos, but when you start doing it, you will get different ideas, you will get easier. So it is just depends how you think of it. So reading, if you're thinking that reading was tough, it was tough. But if you already have a mindset that whatever reading comes in exam, I will just solve it. Always I get the 7 bands, I get 8 bands. So that kind of mindset will get you more bands. So always have a mindset of conquering everything. Of your mindset should be like anything comes, I'm not tensed about that. So always be ready to conquer those things which are even beyond your limits. You can easily do it. Just remember, you should just take it easily. Just don't care about what will happen if your reading is tough. You will get stress, and the answers which you can locate easily, those answers you will not find it easily, because you are already thinking that reading is tough, reading is tough, reading is tough. This kind of thing is going in your head. So don't think any of you guys in your exam, never think that you are getting tensed. Your reading is difficult, your writing is difficult, your speaking is difficult. Whenever it happens, just take a break. In speaking, it's really hard to take a break actually. So for that you can say, please explain what do you mean by this. So with that you will get at 3 to 5 seconds of break. So that would be enough. If your ideas, if you were really good into making ideas in reading, in writing, just take a break. A 1 minute break is enough. Just clear your mind of any of your thoughts. You will get your clear mind. You can easily locate the answers. So if you have any other doubt, please comment. Any other doubt you guys have, please comment it, or I'm going to end this show. Okay, one more minute. If there is no doubt, then I'll just wrap it up. And please also tell me what kind of video next week you guys want. Please tell me what kind of video you guys want for the next week, so that I can notify you earlier. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'll just put a new video on, and there would be a signal for you guys on Facebook. You will get the event notification. And guys who are on TikTok, follow me at New Easy IELTS. Just go there, go on to TikTok, search for New Easy IELTS without space. NEWEASYIELTS. So if you have any doubt, any other doubt, okay guys, so good to be here with you guys. You were really good. And if you have any doubt after this stream ends, if after this episode, just text me on any of the social media and handles, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube. Just send me a text at New Easy Hours, and I'll respond to you as soon as possible. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you.